Yeah, I was supposed to be saying like stuff that I was good at. A lot of stuff I was good at, man. I'm not good at it no more. Uh, I was always quick as far as speed go, fast. I was always that. Um, I'm actually not strong, but probably there's a lot of situations I did something that was more than what I was capable of. If that makes sense. Like I did something like I'm not supposed to be able to lift that, but something happened and I was able to lift it. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. Uh, uh, I'm good at like literature, like poems and everything. The the artsy type of writing, rhythms, patterns, all that. I'm a little bit good at that type of stuff. Sometimes I'm not able to make it make sense though. Um, I believe that I'm good at song concepts, um, flows, changes in flows, hooks, or not necessarily hooks, but the melody. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at figuring all that type of stuff out, or creating some of that type of stuff. Same thing with beats. So I used to try to make beats. It never panned out, bro. Like I can't get with it, but I could see somebody making a beat and I could hear like, oh damn, like if you did this sound right here or some, like if you included this sound to this beat, it'll make it a little bit better. The planning of the instruments and all that, that's where I be struggling at. I guess art is very similar. The ideas I have in my head, I'm never able to like bring them to the world. Sometimes I get close. Sometimes I don't get close, but it still look good. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like my art is very similar to my brain. There's like a lot going on. Sometimes they come together to create something, but there's other times it don't. It's just a bunch of random stuff, and it just look good. I don't know how to say it. Oh, that can't be all that I'm good at. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I think that I'll be a little bit better at expressing myself than a lot of people. I think I may be good at that. Somewhat good at that. Um, I think it's like due to the fact that I'm a male though. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a woman, me expressing myself, if I was a woman and I expressed myself these same ways, it wouldn't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of women who express themselves way more, way better, way deeper, you know. But as far as men go, or dudes, whatever you want to say, um, I be like, sometimes I'm a little bit good or better than a lot of people, or than what's like commonly known. If you know what I'm talking about. sometimes I'm good at connecting dots. Oh, it's a blessing and a curse. Uh, it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes the dots I connected wasn't meant to connect, but I've been finding out that sometimes I was right. Like those dots did need to connect. So it didn't be like, damn, like if I didn't even want to connect those dots, I found them bitches anyway. It should be pissing me off sometimes. Like I feel like I'm already always going through a bunch of like BS emotionally. So I be like, I'm not trying to add to that. Like I'm not trying to like have to deal with more of this. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes something like it's just a dot that I see, and I be like, dang, you know what? That dot could be this, and I be like, I'm gonna leave it alone. And then I may see something else. I'm like, all right, now that dot could be this too. So I'm like, now I got two dots. I mean, this and then this. I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility that these two dots are in the same family, which means that there's more dots to be connected. And then it's like, all right, let me test it a little bit. Or it'd be like, no, I'm just gonna let it rock. Like maybe it ain't what I thought it was. It was what it was. But sometimes I'm good at that, and I don't like it. But then sometimes I'm not good at that at all. Sometimes I'll be like, I connect the dots way later. I'll be like, damn. So the whole time this what it was. So that's what was going on when this was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be fucking with this shit, bro. I really like photography. I'm really good at that. Uh, Maybe not necessarily operating the tools, but selecting shots or finding shots. I got that in my bag. I feel like the best of them, they can't even mess with me a little bit. Like I be seeing like they got these good ass cameras, good ass pictures, and then I see the shot. I'm like, dang, but why did they take it here? And then I just be like, dang, like you could have took it so many different like places. Like you got the tool, but there's so much more that could have been done. You know what I'm saying? So I got that part of me. You know, I also like pretty good at hearing music. So sometimes I hear a song and I know what's coming next. Um, Even when I don't know what's coming next, or I can hear like the first couple lyrics of the song, and I know what the whole song is about. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a song like for example, Scissors is like, I testify for you. I already knew what the song was. Yeah, you know I'm talking. I do it 3, 4 times a kid. I don't know what you talking about, but I knew what this song was going. I didn't need to hear the rest. You know what I'm talking about? Robin, Demon, a joke, I just thinking of me. Ain't no problem. I got nobody to do with you. Yeah, but I be peeping little songs. I be like, I actually don't. I used to like a lot of movies. I used to like watching movies, but I can't watch movies no more. Cause I feel like a lot of shit ain't real. A lot of shit ain't. They not speaking on me. They ain't speaking on my kind. They ain't speaking on what's going on. So I be like just looking at this shit like, bro, damn, y'all just get to be entertained and then go back to like living y'all luxurious life. But it's like I really gotta be still experiencing all this bullshit. So the bullshit that's not being talked about, the bullshit that ain't on TV, you know what I'm saying? So it's be like I don't even rock with it, bro. But yeah, so a lot of movies I'm able to predict them. Like I don't know how all the movies be like so similar, but it'd be like it's almost like they just taking the same script and re-editing. So I know like how most movies gonna turn out. It be like some points I'd be like getting mad because I'm like, this nigga about to do this. Like I know this about to happen, and I said like early on in the movie too. Like, this is what I be saying. Like with context clues and connecting the dots, I be catching shit that be slipping through to most minds. And I like the movies where I can't catch it. And I problem is the most movies that I can't catch, it usually don't make sense. Like there's no ending. Like nothing happened. Like they just made a movie. Even they made a movie and then it ended. Nothing happened. It wasn't like, oh, and they did this. And that's why this happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just movie. It's just shit. Keep like, so those movies that I can't predict, I like them, but there's only a couple of them that pan out to be like, oh, that was a good movie, good concept. I liked it. I couldn't catch on at no point in time. Like I like everything about that. Rare. Um, Two birds, they flying together again. They must really like each other. I be seeing them. They might be different birds, but they look like very similar to them other birds I ain't seen. Oh, it's getting dark. What I was about to say? Oh yeah, so Twilight. When I watched Twilight, that was one of the movies. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people figured it out. I couldn't figure that bitch out. So I actually like the Twilight series. Um, what else? Forrest Gump, another movie I could not figure out. But I actually liked that movie too, and I actually didn't like neither of those movies. It's kind of weird. I feel like if somebody else like a movie and I start off not liking a movie, and then I watch the movie and I see like, oh dang, I can see why you like that. Sometimes I take the movie, like I find a liking to the movie now, because both of the movies I don't think I was rocking with neither. Forrest Gump, I was like, what is that? People kept saying, "Hey, you ever seen Forrest Gump?" I'm like, nigga, no. Like how? What is that saying? I just knew the phrase "run, Forrest, run," but I never watched the movie. And I watched it. I was like, dang, I feel like Forrest Gump. Like, like I'm Forrest. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I really liked. I'm like, damn, I'm Forrest Gump a little bit. nigga, a little Forrest Gump out here. Or like that one movie, what they call it, Radio. I don't even know if it's called Radio. I remember bro used to always have a radio, and I liked that movie too. What's another one? It's a book. I think it's called. It's either called Of Mice and Men or Three Mice and Men. It could be Three Blind Mice. Some shit, man. But it was like I felt like I was dude, the big dude who he ended up killing something. I don't know what he killed. He killed some type of animal. I think he was trying to play with some type of animal, and the animal like screamed a little bit. So he was trying to like make it not scream. So he like tried to shut it up, and he ended up killing the animal. And then they smoked him at the end. I feel like I relate to bruh. I was like, damn, I'm bruh. So I liked that book originally. I don't really know. I watched the movie, but I was like, the movie like not really ain't the same as the book. You know what I'm saying? A lot of books that I know of, I only know because they was reading them in class. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to read them, so I wouldn't like. I wouldn't know the stories and everything. That's why movies. I was like into watching movies at first. So teacher would be like, "Oh yeah, we about to read such and such book," and I'd be hoping that somebody made a movie about that book, so I could just go watch the movie, and then be like, "Oh yeah, this what happened and all that." A lot of my teachers didn't know I was doing that, but even like I figured out audiobooks from that. Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we reading this story." So when you go home, read from here to here. I can't read, bro. So I just go on YouTube, see if they got somebody reading the book, listen to that shit. Like, okay, so that's what happened. But what happened is I'll be like done with the book like a week or two ahead. So now it's like I gotta keep remembering this shit that I only wanted to remember for like that day. Like I know we're gonna have like a quiz on it tomorrow or something, some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to answer those questions. But yeah, I don't really. Movies is a little tricky. I like skits. I like production. That's what I like. I like camera angles and all that. Me and my cousin, like, he the one got me into all this YouTube shit. I used to be watching like how much we had to do and then how little it was. Like it'll be like a 2-3 minute video, but we literally took like 8 hours on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, I like that whole like aspect, like doing all that. I like bass, like music with bass. Uh, Certain times I can't listen to music. I don't really like listen to music on cell phones and things that they can't produce bass, like that hard, that low bass. The noises is too sharp. That should be hurting my ears. I guess I'm good at hearing sometimes too. Like I be hearing stuff in the song that people didn't hear, or moments, or even certain instruments. Uh, when I be creating, that's like the stuff I be wanting to do, the sneaky shit. The stuff that you gonna hear all the time, I don't really care about it. But that stuff you only gonna hear in the headphones, I be tapping into those type of situations. I like that type of stuff. I think I'm probably good at it. I just ain't been able to do it that much. But I remember I was on Logic and they had like some mode where like you got headphones in, but you listening and it's putting it on a certain part of your brain. So I'm listening to it and first it's right here, then I move it right here. I'm hearing it right here. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit touching this part of the brain. So I like that type of stuff. I think I'm good at it too. I just gotta figure out the different like uh volume levels so they not colliding and shit. Digital art. I'm decent. I'm not even decent. I ain't gonna lie. I was able to do it. That's it. Pretty bad at it. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty bad. But they be saying like you pretty much bad at everything when you first started. Uh, I like the certain things that I was good at when I first started. And I really think it's all music related. Um, so because I was always listening, most of the times I'm able to mimic. Um, I used to be really good at that too, like mimicking artists' voice, like singing it like how they sung it. That's why I be listening to covers and I be mad, man, because I be like, bro, did not sing it like that. Like you messed the whole. Like I'm trying to see who hitting those same notes in their own voice though, like not changing the note because they can't hit it or they think it'll sound a little bit better. Like that stuff I gotta do because I can't really sing. Like so when they be like, I can't really hit that note, so I'm probably go, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I be hearing people they really singers. I didn't hear they just hit that note, but now they shine away from it. I'm like, man, that ain't the same note, man. I don't know what you're doing. But I'm able to hear all the little things that the voice is doing. So sometimes I'm able to mimic it, but other times I'm able to like teach it. Like, yeah. So you just doing this, like you just hit it like this, but the person went ah. You know what I'm talking about? Like their voice didn't just do, their voice didn't go straight like that or something. Their voice didn't like it's not this. It's ah. Like, you hear what I'm talking about? Like you gotta get it like those. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else I'm good at. Um, all these damn mosquitoes, brother. They want me. Uh, I used to be. I like to play games because I like what they do to my brain. I'm bad at almost. I'm bad at most games, but I end up being good because like the person who beating me after 10 times, maybe sometimes be like 20, 100 times. I see like the patterns. So now I learn the patterns of what they doing, and then I start like doing the patterns and see like how they respond to said pattern. And then they teaching me how to play. So I don't really know how to play a lot of games, but I'm really good at like patterns and like seeing stuff um uh, like seeing it happen, and like now I know like what to do like when that's there. You know what I'm saying? The only one I don't really get yet is chess. I didn't play well over 1,000 games, um, many different levels, but that's just one I don't like. It's too much. It's too much. Then this, then that. It's too much that. Like chess is never. Then they do this, then you do that. Like it's never that. It's always like the unpredictable. A lot of games is more like, all right, when they do this, then you do this. But chess is like, I could have been thinking when they do this, then you do this, and then they do something completely different. Now I'm like, man, now what the fuck I do? Like, talk about like, nigga, you was supposed to move the knight here, like, you fucked up everything. You know what I'm talking about? But I actually I beat my uncle and I beat my brother, dude, playing like that. Like I feel like they was expecting me to go here, but sometimes I'd be like, it's pride where I'm be like, they trying to make me go there. I ain't going there. I'm doing this, and then they be like, looking like that was a dumbass move. And usually it's a dumb move, but somehow, some way, it wiggled back into being like a great move eventually. Like I don't know how to explain it, but strange movements. Because I know patterns, I know what's like abnormal to those patterns, and I think those things are the things that I'm good at. Are uh, I I feel more comfortable doing those things. Southpaw, like boxing southpaw. A lot of people, I think it's more common now, but at first, like that was not a thing. Shooting with your left hand, like you had to be a lefty or really good to be shooting with your left hand. Even like some people they don't even go left. But those are the favorite things I like. I like to play people who left-handed. Uh, I like to. I like when the difficulty level is like it's hard, but it's accomplishable. Uh, yeah, it's usually like that anyway, though. Cause I'm not. There's no really good thing that I'm good at. I want to say other than music, but even with music, like I'm still pretty bad at that. So uh, it's a lot of stuff that I be doing, but be hitting like those. I be doing that. Got to do a bunch of extra work. So it's like it's a game within a game. Like I gotta be doing all this thinking. Um, like with boxing, I'd be like so confused. Like the hell, how I'm supposed to know he about to throw this punch? You know what I'm saying? So like I get beat up a couple times, and then I try to take something that was beating me up and use it. I've never been like trained boxing. I just like see boxers do stuff and trying to mimic it. Same thing with like hoop. Uh, Never been like trained hooping. I just see somebody do a move, then see them do it again, and I'm like, damn, that's working. I go try to do it. I usually can't do it, but over time, even if I'm not able to do that exact, I'm able to understand why it works sometimes. So then I'll be trying to use it. Or it be sometimes I'll be hooping with people and I see the move that they could do or the little trick that they should be doing. I'll be like these, do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? OG used to always do that when I'll be hooping. Because I was horrible at hoop, but I had like energy. So I was always trying to hoop. So I was always defending like very good players and getting fucked up, mixed up. Put him on the floor. Get him back up. Sit him on his ass. Oh, get him back up. Ankle on the floor, rolling the other direction. Like maybe that was giving it to me, but I was just kept trying to defend, and then the offensive player would be hella mad. Granted, I probably was fouling because I ain't know how to play, but they'd be hella mad. Like, damn, bro, this nigga keep coming back. Oh shit. Nigga keep coming back, bro. Like I done broke this nigga 22 times. Like, let me get a shot off. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, the OG used to always be like, yeah, do this, do this. You know, no, stay right there, stay in front of them. Like all this shit, like, I'm not registering. Like I don't know how to do what they saying, but I just hear it and be like, okay, they like what I'm doing. Like I can't stay in front of this fast ass nigga, bro. But hey, they like what I'm doing. Like, but now I've been, as far as both of basketball and like boxing, now I've been learning it's the sideways movements that be helping a little bit better. People used to blow past me all the time in basketball, but now I'm learning. I be trying not to move backward that much. I be trying to move like side to side, and somehow, some way, bro, they usually just like I catch up with them. I don't know how to say it. Even if I'm moving back a little bit, I'm moving back into the side instead of like just directly back. So when I'm trying to move directly back with them, they just blow past me. When I'm moving like sideways, it's like I'm always right there again. I'd be like, damn, but this should be working. I don't know what. I be getting broke hella times too. Like that's the only thing about basketball. Because I like to play defense, I'm gonna have way too many highlights on me. Everybody good right now. All the kids they good. All the kids they raw. They got handles. Like they skill level is a little bit more developed. They just don't got the same type of goal. Like the killer instinct ain't there. They more flashy and more skilled, more technical. Got a lot of. Sometimes they don't be even having the fundamentals down. I ain't gonna lie, but they got the good shit. It's gonna look good on tape. It's pretty much getting dark out here. I know this camera trash at nighttime. Y'all probably can't even see me no more. I got a lot of these videos. I didn't think I done accidentally deleted some that go with some, so I don't really know what I'm doing with this, but just keep doing. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all.